How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We are talking about GameStop again today because there's been a lot that happened since I did my video yesterday. And one thing is, some different institutions are banning trading on some stocks. Some platforms are kicking Reddit users off or the Wall Street Bets users off. There are stocks that are still going up massively. There's manipulation pre-market and post-market by institutions, and we're going to hit on all that. We're also going to talk about what could be the next Wall Street Bet stock. And first of all, we need something that's got a low float. Not many shares are traded. We also need something that's got a high amount of short interest. And there are a couple stocks on this list that I think could still be, could be pushed up. So if you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Please hit subscribe if you don't mind doing that too. There's a link down below to Patreon if you guys want to join in there and see exactly what I'm buying and selling. There's actually a stock that I bought today that was just bought by ARK Invest. So if you want to know exactly how much I bought and when, you can check out the link down below to Patreon. So TD Ameritrade and Charles Schwab put the brakes on GameStop and AMC trading. So they are taking a stance in not allowing some traders to be able to trade these stocks. This is kind of crazy to me because this is regulation in a way that I didn't think investing apps would regulate. And, shout out, there is a link but down below to WeBull, who they actually allow you to trade what you want to trade as of now, and they'll give you up to $3,700 if you deposit $100. And I just want to give one other update. This is actually after I filmed the video. Robinhood apparently banned buying GME and AMC also. As far as I can tell from everyone that I've talked to, WeBull is still allowing it, but even Robinhood is now banning these stocks. Now you can still sell them as far as I know, but man, definitely check out the link down below to WeBull if you want to get those free stocks and want to be able to trade. I found this very interesting, and this is not the only thing that's happening in terms of regulation. Discord also banned Wall Street Bets from their Discord. They say that's for hate speech and some other stuff, but it's very interesting that they did this the day of yesterday when all this was blowing up. Now, they went private for a little while on Reddit. Now they're back public. One thing that is happening is, after hours yesterday, GameStop went down a good amount. Now, they say on this thread that you should not be worried. Hedge funds are trading after hours to scare everyone. And I've talked about that before, how a lot of people don't have access to trading after hours. I mean, here in the US we have that access, but they're saying that hedge funds are trying to buy and trying to scare everyone off to get them to sell and then, recoup their losses. But we can see GameStop is actually up a decent amount pre-market now. So I think a lot of people here probably in the US, or a lot of people that had access to pre-market trading, are buying these shares again. You can see $455 per share. We also have AMC, which is actually down. Now, this could be actually because of what they're talking about, that the institutions are trying to scare people off. We also have Nokia, which is down a decent amount, about 10% also. We have Bed Bath & Beyond, which is down a little bit, and actually now it's up pre-market, but it was down just a little bit. We have BlackBerry, which is down about 8%. And then we also have Naked Brandwidth, which I don't think is really related to this too much, but I did cover it yesterday. It is up massively since I just mentioned it yesterday that it was flying up after some people on the Patreon were talking about it. Now it's up like 500% in a day. That's just amazing. And actually, it's up more than that now because it's at $3.06. So it's up nearly 900% in a day, from 35 cents to $3.08. That's just an insane gain. Actually, closer to 800 to 900%. Shout out to everyone that made money on that one. But what's going on with Wall Street Bets is they are still going after GameStop. Now, I talked about this yesterday, and none of this is financial advice, just a heads up. A lot of people have been asking me whether they should jump in on this and try to ride it up, and whether this is a good buy or stuff like that. First of all, my opinion has not changed since I covered it in the live stream yesterday. if you want to be part of the movement or something like that and you don't really care about your gains or your losses or anything, I think you can jump in on this stock. However, if you are taking a level-headed approach and if it's just about dollars and cents, I don't think this is a good buy. I mean, this thing is up huge, and it's up since the end of December. It's up 1,700%, and actually more than that because of the pre-market hours. The thing is, someone's going to be caught holding the bag on this, and whether it goes up to 1,000 or up to 500, we don't know at this point. And I would hate, I thought about it yesterday. I thought about whether I should buy in. I mean, I think we all did. And I would hate to buy at 350 or now 450 and get stuck holding the bag while institutions keep on jumping in and short selling, because eventually Wall Street bets will give up on this, right? Whether it's 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever price it is, they will give up on GameStop at some point, and they'll have to sell out to buy other stuff. And they'll have a lot of buying power to do that, right? They can move this to other stocks. Like, they could go after AMC next. They could go after Nokia next. But I don't want to be the last person to buy and then hold when it goes down from 1,000 to 200 or something like that. Now, I could be wrong. This is not financial advice, like I said, but I find the whole thing super interesting. I mean, we've had major investors like Chamath and Elon Musk. Both of them have taken a stance against what's happening on the institutional side, right? I mean, we've seen Elon Musk with his shorts. He doesn't like shorts. He doesn't like that, but you can tell that he's had a huge group of retail investors that have supported him throughout the years. Also, Chamath went on a show yesterday and talked about how retail investors are like the top of the retail investors are just as smart as the top of the hedge funds. There's really no difference. So I think we'll see more and more people come out with stances one way or the other. And it's very easy to see some of the bias that comes from the large institutions, that comes from the news shows saying that this should be illegal and all this kind of stuff. So I would be very cautious of this, but I would definitely keep my eye on it. And any of these that I pointed out could be the next one that they try to roll into. Now, at this point, it seems like they are going to continue to go back at GME and keep on buying options and stocks and keep on going after GameStop. I don't think that they're going to hold off yet because, I mean, this community is pretty savage. I think they will try to get it up to 1,000 like they said. At that point, who knows? People are making massive gains. I mean, people are making thousands of % returns. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to check out the link down to WeBull and actually be able to trade on platforms that won't shut you out of stocks and try to regulate what you do, you can check out that link down below. Again, they're giving you some free money in the process as long as you deposit $100. Also, there's a link down there to the Patreon. I really appreciate that. If you want to see exactly what I'm buying and selling real time and join the group of over 4,500 investors, definitely check that out. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. If you want to see the video I did on the stock that ARK Invest is buying, you can check out the video here. Thanks.